Hello everybody, my name is Merv, sometimes called Yaya. Why am I called Yaya? Because my granddaughter, when she was very small, used to call me Yaya because she couldn't say any other words. So today it's Chef Yiya here, and today we're going to learn to make a beautiful wine trifle. A wine trifle is a dessert that everybody loves. I haven't found anybody yet who doesn't like Yaya's wine trifle. And we'll start off by showing you all the ingredients that we need. First of all, we need a sponge cake, a nice soft sponge cake, really nice. That goes in the bottom of the dish that we're going to put it in. Then we have here fruit salad. There's 3 different fruits that have been pre-cooked and put into a jar, which we're going to use next. From the juice of that, we're going to put in some sherry. We can't call it sherry because sherry can only be called now by the country that made it first, in France. So today we're using Apera. And why is it called Apera? It's a name that the Australian manufacturers have decided to use because it's a drink you have before dinner, aperitif. An aperitif is a French word for a drink you have before dinner. So we'll use some of that. Then we're going to make a jelly. This happens to be a beautiful jelly, a vegetarian jelly, because there's no meat product in it at all. It's a strawberry flavor and it's very nice. Then we're going to make a custard. I've got my custard powder here in this jar, and we're going to make up a custard that will go on top. Then pure cream. Use pure cream, don't get any other kind of cream because this is the best. And to top it all off, we're going to use these beautiful flake chocolates, and we're going to decorate the top of the cream with that, and you'll see how it looks. It'll be absolutely beautiful when we're finished. We're going to need a little knife. The knife is to cut up the sponge cake in the dish like that. We are also going to need a beater later on for beating up the cream. We're going to need a little jug and a stirrer for making the custard. And with the jelly, we're going to have a whisk, hot water, boiling water, and with that, we're going to whisk up the jelly. Also, when we need to put a spoon, a tablespoon of an ingredient, we're going to use a little tablespoon measure. Now we've prepared our bowl and our beautiful pure cream, and we're going to open it up, and we're going to put the cream, beautiful fresh cream, into this is a stainless steel bowl, but you can use any kind of bowl that you have handy. So we've emptied that, we'll put this to one side, and with our beater, in a minute we'll use the beater. After, I'm going to put in caster sugar, just a level spoon of caster sugar, a teaspoon, just to sweeten it up a little bit, because a dessert has to be nice and yummy. So we'll put the sugar over there, take the beater, switch it on, and off we go. One thing I didn't say at the very beginning was that you should always have very clean hands when you're working with food, because sometimes you've got to touch food with your hands when you're preparing, and you don't want any germs or dirt or anything like that in the ingredients. So hands washed, a nice clean towel to wipe them on, and back to the cake. We're now going to put the sponge cake, it has to be a nice soft sponge cake, into our dish. So this one here is in 2 halves. So we're going to put it in like that. And because it doesn't fill it all up, we're going to actually cut it into little slices here, like that. And we'll take a piece and put it in the middle, just separate that out. And from there we can put a piece there, and we will separate that, just move it around so that when we put the other ingredients in, the fruit, it's going to soak right in and fall through the gaps. Next we're going to take our fruit. This is actually called a fruit salad, but you can get 2 fruits or 3 fruits, whatever you can find in the supermarket which suits what you're going to put into your trifle. We need a bowl, and we need a colander, and we open up our jar and pour the fruit into the colander. Beautiful peaches and pears, and I'm not sure what else is in there, but it all looks very beautiful. And you drain it into our dish, and then when that's all drained, we're going to put it in here like that. We're going to spread it over the sponge. I'll just put this in the sink, and I forgot to take out a spoon, so I'll take out one of these, and we're just going to spread out the beautiful fruit. Look at the beautiful colour there, all over, so it's nice and even, so that when you cut into it, everybody gets a good share of the fruit, like that. Beautiful. Next we're going to take our, what used to be sherry, it's now called a pera, and we're going to open it up, and we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of this sweet wine into the juice. The reason is, if you just pour it in like that, it only goes into a certain spot. But if you mix it up, 1, 2, that's about 2 tablespoons, into our juice, a beautiful juice from the fruit, and then we're going to pour this evenly all over, so that the beautiful flavor of the juice and the sherry will soak into the sponge, and it'll give it the most beautiful taste. Now, to make up our beautiful sweet custard, we're going to take our milk, 500 mils of milk, and we know when it's 500 because it shows it here on our jug. So we'll just pour that in. Full cream milk is the best. Into that we will put 2.5 tablespoons of custard. I know the amount. It's about 2.5 tablespoons. And then we're going to put 1.5 tablespoons of caster sugar. 1, 2, 3. We will just mix that up a little bit like this. This is a stirrer that can go into the microwave, so you can leave it in there. And we're going to put it into our microwave oven for 2 minutes on high, then you stir it, then another 2 minutes on high, and then you stir it, and then another minute on high, and you will notice by then that it is thickening, coming to a nice consistency. You don't want it to be too thick because it won't pour. So before it gets to the thickening stage, you take it out of the microwave and you were able to pour it all over the trifle. Okay, I have taken jug with the beautiful custard out of the microwave oven. I've stirred it 3 times. Always make sure that you have a plate underneath, because when you're cooking, the custard and the milk expands and sometimes it will run over the top, and you don't want to be cleaning up your microwave oven. So there's the plate, and you can see the consistency is still running, and you don't want it too thick, then you won't be able to pour it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just put this over here, and I'm going to get our ingredients for the jelly. In our beautiful see-through kettle, I've boiled some water. I've got the packet of jelly, beautiful, beautiful strawberry flavour. I've got scissors so that I can cut open the packet. I've got a cup. This is a Pooh Bear cup. It helps with the flavour. I've got a beautiful dish to put it in and a whisk for beating it up. So the first thing we do is take the jelly packet out, cut off carefully the top of the packet, empty it into our Pyrex dish and pour in 1 cup of boiling water, and you're meant to use 2 cups of boiling water, but to speed up the process, I'm going to use 1 to dissolve all the sugar crystals and the strawberry flavour, just like that, and it dissolves very, very easily and very, very fast. And then, as I say, to speed up the process, I'm now going to put a cup of cold water which will help it to cool down and set. Now with the jelly, you don't want it to set too hard, because you're going to then pour that over the sponge and over the fruit. So because I've put in 1 cup of cold water, it won't affect the heat, won't affect the fruit. So that looks to me very much like it's all dissolved. We'll bring the trifle over, and we're going to pour it over the fruit, just like that. It will seep down between the layers of the sponge. Now we're at the stage of our beautiful custard that has been made to the right consistency for pouring. I'm going to pour it right over, evenly over the jelly, on top of the fruit, on top of the sponge, and it will seep down into all the little holes and will be well covered, so that every part of the trifle will have beautiful, sweet, tasty custard. Make sure you scrape it all out and it gets very good coverage. There we go, we've just about done it. That looks fantastic. Our next process is to put the beautiful whipped cream that we made before on top. And we're going to spread it out so that that's evenly spread over the custard. It's a good consistency. It's not runny and it's not too hard. Okay, that is evenly spread beautifully over the top. And just put the last little bit aside, like that, just to cover up the spot. And then with a couple of clean tissues, we're going to go around the outside and clean up any cream that's escaped. Because we want to present it very, very well and make it look lovely. The next part is the decoration of the trifle. So what we've chosen to put on the top is flake. Chocolate, beautiful chocolate flakes. So I have pre-cut some of them, but I'll just show you just with a nice board so you don't cut the top of your bench, with a sharp knife, and just go down like that. Doesn't matter if they break, that's all right. Like that. You may ask why we're cutting them. Because we're going to make the top of the trifle look like a forest, a chocolate forest. So we've now cut those up and we're going to start to decorate our trifle with our trees, chocolate trees. And we just pop them in like that. You can put them in any way you want to, it doesn't matter. There's no particular way of doing it. Just pop them in. These are our little trees, chocolate trees. And can you imagine what they're going to be like when you eat them? Just anywhere you like, just press them in. A bit big, so slim it down a little bit. Pop it in there, pop it in there, like that, like that. Another one there. Now, with this left over, all the little pieces, just crumble them up. Remember, I have washed my hands 2 or 3 times, so they're very, very clean. And we're going to crumble all these pieces up like that. And we're going to rain them down onto the top of the trifle. Just like that. Little bit, we'll just sweep it on there, and voila, there we have our beautiful, beautiful chocolate tree wine trifle, Yiya's special recipe. So I hope you enjoy making yours, and I hope you enjoy eating it, and you will not be disappointed, I promise you. Bye bye for now.